Welcome to Devotions from Israel, a 5-minute word of encouragement. Today's devotion comes from 1 Kings 18. First Kings 18 is a rather long narrative, and I'm not going to read it in this brief word of encouragement. But let me summarize what took place. The time is the 9th century. King Ahab is the king of the northern kingdom of Israel. His wife Jezebel is equally as evil as Ahab. The worship of Baal, the storm god, and the Asherah, the female goddess of fertility, was prominent within the land. And yet, as identified by Ahab, there was one lone prophet. In fact, Ahab called him the troubler of Israel, and his name was Elijah. So the confrontation between the 450 prophets of Baal and the 400 prophets of the Asherah with the one true prophet called Elijah, they met somewhere on the Carmel Range. The Carmel Range is between the Sharon Plain to the west and south and the Jezreel Valley on the north and east side of the range. We're not specifically sure where it took place, and yet we can be aware of the confidence that Elijah exhibited in God. After the prophets of Baal tried frantically to set an altar on fire by calling down fire by Baal, it didn't work, by the way. Elijah does the same thing. He builds, or should I say rebuilds, the altar. And at the time of sacrifice, as I read from verse 36, Elijah stepped forward and prayed. And this is what I want us to observe in this devotion. His prayer. O Lord, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, let it be known today that you are God in Israel, and that I am your servant, and have done all these things at your command. Answer me, O Lord, answer me, so these people will know that you, O Lord, are God, and that you are turning their hearts back again. Then the fire of the Lord fell and burned up the sacrifice, the wood, the stones, and the soil, and also licked up the water in the trench. And when all the people saw this, they fell prostrate and cried, The Lord, He is God. The Lord, He is God. You see, Elijah exhibited confidence in God. God intervened, as He typically does when we, like Elijah, entrust our situations to His care. But the confidence that Elijah displayed here in the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, he stepped forward. Notice that position. It was a position of confidence. And God heard his prayer and intervened. I hope that today you receive this word of encouragement, that God invites us to take that forward step of confidence in Him, knowing that He wants and is able to use us for His purpose. Until next time, step forward and allow God to use you. Shalom.